Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea, and today I have a Pan Those Eyeshadows update. This is a project that was started by Alexy here on YouTube many years ago. Alexy hasn't been posting for a while, but there is no lack of Pan Those Eyeshadows projects for you to watch. And everybody is doing it a little bit differently this year, which I love. So as for me, I am only doing palettes. I'm only doing palettes that have no pan in them yet. I am doing 4 shades at a time. I am randomizing the palette, but I'm picking the shade that I'm focusing on, and I also have to use the palette's no pan left behind style as well, because a lot of times, and I think this is true for a lot of us, you do pan those eyeshadows, you focus on the one shade that you're trying to hit pan in, and you never touch any of the other shadows. And I don't want to do that this year. I want to actually use all, or as not all, but as many eyeshadows as I can. So that is what I am doing. So if you remember last month, I was super close on 2 eyeshadow pans, but I hadn't hit them yet. So I preemptively rolled in one palette in the hopes that I would hit pan in both of the eyeshadows so I could roll in another new palette this month. And that's exactly what happened. So let's update you on that, shall we? So the first palette that I had, and this one has been in since the beginning in January, it's my Sonia Kashuk Gems and Jewels palette. This is super old, and I was focusing on the first shade. And as you can see, I hit a pretty decent sized pan. This is old. And I was mainly using it as like a lower lash line shade. So I had a huge dip, but it was kind of getting not quite hard pan, but it was taking a long time to hit pan. So that when I finally did, that's a pretty decent size pan right there. So I had to use this 6 more times since last update to hit pan, and I used it a total of 24 times. So this shadow is rolling out. Obviously I have hit my goal, or I have done the no pan left behind on that one, but it is this shade right here. And then let's go ahead and talk about the next shade that is rolling out. And this is the one that we will be at the end rolling a new palette in for. So I had my Bye Bye Birdie palette. I don't remember if I had no pan left behind done on this as of last update, but I definitely have it done as of this update. And I was working on the first shade in this palette as well. It's one of the Super Shock shades. It's called Ariel, and there it is. And there is the nice shiny pan. The Super Shock shadow it's old, it's kind of crumbly, but it still took me 20 uses to hit pan in this. I had to use it 2 more times after last update to hit pan in it. And that is, if you can see right underneath, that is a swatch of it right there. It really didn't, I feel like, show up that intense on my eye. I think for the most part I was using it as my brow bone highlight, and it wasn't too pink or orange or anything. So that one is done. So I have 2 more pans thanks to this project. And because I rolled in a new palette last time, even though I didn't have pan, I'm only rolling in one this time. So then let's go to the 3 shades that are staying in. And of course, this one has also been in since the beginning. This comes from my Love Luxe Beauty Bittersweet Quad. It is this top matte orange right here, Juicy. I think you can see I am actually starting to get a decent sized dip in there. I've used it 9 more times, so I've got a total of 26 uses on this, but I do mainly use it as a transition shade. I do have it today in my crease. Well, not really my crease, my transition. I have something else in my crease. So I use a fluffy brush with it. So it's going to be in here a while. And like I said, I'm really trying not to do usage goals this time. I'm trying to do actual pan. So this has been in since the beginning, and it will continue to be in. Has it been in? It's been in since the beginning, I'm pretty sure. Then the next palette that we have is my Glam Light Pie palette, which When I rolled this in, I was also working on this palette for Panner's Bingo. No Pan Left Behind style, so I had to finish No Pan Left Behind for that project before I could do No Pan Left Behind for this one. But as you can see, hopefully you can see by the back, everything has 2 little hash marks and everything is crossed out. So that means that I have fulfilled the No Pan Left Behind requirement on this palette for this project. And for this one, I am working on this shade Peach right here. So you can see I'm starting to get a decent little dip in there. No pan yet, but this wasn't my focus this month. It seems really soft. It seems like it wouldn't be too hard to hit pan, except this is a shadow I really need to use my finger with because it doesn't really pick up very well on a brush. So I don't know how easy it's going to, like, I maybe just need to experiment with a couple different brushes, but as of now, it's looking like it's gonna be a minute before I hit pan in it. Oh, and I do have swatches. I'll show you all the swatches together at the end, but I do have swatches for once. I'm prepared, and then I still won't show them to you. And then this is the palette that was rolled in last time. This is my Viseart neutral matte palette, and just so I can get this out of the way, as you can see, I did use No Pan Left Behind. I used all the shades in here at least once, and the shadow that I chose to work on is this one right here, which, let's do it right side up. They don't have names, so I just call it shade 11. So this is the one that I'm working on. Oh my gosh. You would think that I had like never filmed an update before for anything ever. Because, okay, so I've used Peach 4 more times. I've used it a total of 9 times. Then for shade 11, I've used this a total of 7 times, and it barely looks touched. So this is going to be in probably for the entire year. So now, these are the shades that are still in the project. So this is Juicy from the Bittersweet Quad, Peach from the Pie Palette, and shade 11 from the Viseart Neutral Mattes. So now that that's out of the way, we get to do the fun part and pick a new palette. So I have Wheel of Names with all of my eyeshadow palettes. This is updated. I took a couple out that I decluttered. I added a few new ones in. So as far as I know, this is as up to date as it's gonna get. So I'm gonna tap it a few times and then we're gonna see what we end up with. Maybe. Ooh, the avocado toast. Interesting. I've never used that one either. So, okay. I'm gonna grab that and then we're gonna figure out just exactly what shade I feel like working on out of that palette. So, this is the BH Cosmetics Weekend Vibes Avocado Toast Palette. I don't think I even swatched anything in here yet either. So this is what it looks like. Obviously, gotta do No Pan Left Behind, but let's see, what do I want to work on? Kind of don't think I want to do a matte. Let's see, I'm gonna swatch. We're just gonna do some swatches because I haven't. Ooh, that one's pretty. This is the shade Green Juice. Oh, that is really pretty. Let's see. I kind of don't want to do Avocado or Lemon Pepper just because they're more like light inner corner shades, and that's just not what I'm feeling right now. Let's see. I've already got 2 mattes in this project, so I feel like I should do another shimmer. Don't really want to do this one, but let's see. Okay. So this first one is Expensive. This one is Spicy. I feel like that one is really, I mean, it's beautiful, but it's really dark. I don't know that I want to do that one. Let's see, and then we'll do Haas and Extra. So that looks very, it's not exactly like super the same, but it looks very similar to the one I'm doing in Project Level Up, so I'm probably not going to do that one. That one is that like a duochrome? It kind of looks like it. Let me give me that another swatch and see if I can. I don't know. We'll do the hand swatch. I don't know, is it? It might be. I don't know. That's pretty, but I don't know. Do I want to work on that one? I'm torn. I really am. I don't really want to work on another matte, but let's just swatch a couple of them just to see. Oh, look at this green. That's ripe. Okay, here. This matte yellow. That is over easy. Oh my god. Well, that swatched horribly, but that's just because I have like crap all over my fingers from the other swatches. So I don't know. I kind of want to do that ripe shade, but oh my god, I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to pan like every matte. I think I'm going to pan this one. I think I am. Oh, okay. There's no backing down now. I said it in a video. Okay, so let's see if I can get a better swatch of that with the other shades. So that it's like a really nice springy, summery green. I'm sure I'm screwing myself by doing another matte, but I'm working on so many shimmers. I really do need more mattes to like ground out my looks. So this is my new color story. We have Juicy from Love Luxe Beauty Bittersweet, Peach from the Glam Light Pie palette, shade 11 from Viseart Neutral Mattes, and what did I say? I already forgot. Is that the shade Ripe? Oh my gosh. Yep. And then the shade Ripe from the BH Cosmetics Avocado Toast. So we will see how we do. I'm hoping for next update, I'm going to try to get pan in this peach one. There's no way in HE double hockey sticks that I'm going to hit pan in this one. Probably not this one. I really don't know. Like these 16 pan BH palettes, I don't know how easy or difficult the mattes are to hit pan on. So we'll see. And then this one, I don't think I'm going to have pan either, but I'm getting a dip in that one at least. So that is my new color story for this coming up month. I'm actually really excited to be pulling the Avocado Toast palette in because, as I said, I've had it for quite a while and I have never touched it. I've never even swatched it before now. So I'm glad that I'm going to get some use on it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you're staying safe and sane and healthy, and I will see you in the next one.